Today I'm testing 10 viral holiday hacks that I found on TikTok. And although nothing went horribly wrong, a couple of these definitely tried their best. So let's see how they turned out. Okay, first up, the famous brown paper bag snowflakes. I liked one video and now they're all over my feed. I'm gonna be using this Liberty mini size glue gun. Shout out to AdTech, they sent me these awesome glue guns. I've been using them a lot. It's cordless. Oh, I love cordless. That is so cool. All right, so here are my supplies. I also got these other paper bags. I thought they would look really cool if I was able to make the stars successfully on the brown paper bags, so we'll see. Supposedly you just glue a couple of bags together, you cut a design, and boom. Beautiful paper bag snowflake. So, wait, does she tape just like a T? So the process was pretty straightforward. I feel like this is a really cool and easy decor idea that can be cool to try with children or as a bonding activity with family and friends. I would just recommend using good scissors and a good hole punch. Mine weren't so great and I suffered a little bit because of it. Never really used a hole punch before. No. What the heck? Maybe if I do it like one by one. Even though the hole puncher was not cooperating, I was still able to punch a few holes in the bags. And so now oh my goodness! This is so cute! Wow! The result was awesome. I love it. Now I really want to try this stripy bag. Let's try it. That is so freaking cute. Overall, 10 out of 10 in my opinion for how easy and simple these are to create. I highly recommend them for quick and satisfying crafts to make this holiday season. Moving on, this next hack is a holiday window painting hack using just white Posca markers and window spray paint. I actually messed up. I didn't realize it until it was too late, but this is not window spray paint, it's snow spray. It is very different. I still used it though. So before I can begin, I need to take these old window paintings down. I went through a little window painting phase recently and these were my practice ones. But I'm excited to make something new and fresh. All right, so this hack comes from @signs_by_James on TikTok, and oh my gosh, I just started following him on there and his window paintings are incredible. Y'all should check it out. I really hope I can recreate his tutorial here nicely, so let's get started. His video literally says Christmas hack, that's what I'm trying today, and it says simple window art for you to try at home. Perfect. So you're supposed to trace out some circles in 2 different sizes using a plate. Okay, and then add lines leading to the top. So these are our ornaments. So cute already. And then some curved lines on top. Then this little highlight thing on the ornaments. And then beads and dots all over the lines. This is my favorite part. So satisfying. And then he showed how to do these little diamonds, but mine just weren't pretty like his. I don't know. And then the last thing was to add spray paint to the ornaments at an angle, but as I said earlier, I got snow spray instead of window spray, or I don't know, maybe this was alright. It didn't look like how he did it in the video. Either way, look at that. That is so nice. It's definitely very simple, but it looks so clean and elegant and dainty, kind of like effortlessly cute. 10 out of 10. This, I feel like anyone can follow the steps and achieve, so definitely a holiday hack. I'm gonna link all the videos that inspired this holiday hack compilation so you can check those out below. All right, next we have this little tabletop tree. It is made with pipe cleaners and cardstock, and honestly, I already love the vibes. So apparently you just cut up some cardstock like this. You make a little cone, and then a bunch of pipe cleaner pieces as well. And then you loop them around your finger like this and twist the ends together to form this little like loop thingy. And then you just start gluing them to the cardstock paper tree all around. Not gonna lie, this is a very trust the process kind of craft. I was a little discouraged at first because it wasn't looking good, but then it started to take shape nicely. And so this is how it turned out after all the pipe cleaner loops were glued on. Then to give it that frosty look, I went in with my snow spray very lightly and added a little bow to the top. And voila! It turned out so much better than I anticipated while I was making it. It did take so long to make the little pipe cleaner loops. I kept running out, so because of that, I'm giving it a 9.5 out of 10, but it is absolutely adorable. My husband came in and thought that I had bought Christmas decor from the store when he saw it on the table, so heck yeah. Up next. Okay, so this is TikTok viral holiday hack number 4 that I found. Mini magnet wreaths. All you need for this one is pipe cleaners. I have 2 different styles here. A pencil and some beads or gems or ribbon, whatever you'd like to decorate your wreath with. Okay, so super simple. For this one, all we have to do is wrap the pipe cleaner around the pencil, and then you wrap another one, and then you put them both through another pipe cleaner like this, and join them together by twisting the ends and cutting off the excess. And that is literally it. It is so easy, and now I can decorate my little wreaths. Oh, almost forgot. So you can use magnetic tape or magnetic dots and stick to the back of the wreath. And voila, you have yourself a super cute little fridge magnet. These are seriously so cute. 10 out of 10 for being so easy. Definitely a hack and something that you can use as a crafting exercise with children or friends and family. Super cool. Next, we must look to the stars. Paper stars, that is. Okay, so there were so many of these paper star tutorials and a lot of them didn't make sense to me, but the one I'm going off of is perfect. It's by @ErinBush on TikTok. She has so many other beautiful holiday DIY hacks, so go check that out. All right, so apparently you start with a perfect square and you get that by folding your paper like this and then cutting off the bottom excess portion. Then you fold like this along the middle. Then you fold this flap up, and then these corners here upwards as well. And then you're supposed to hot glue the middle here, and that's pretty much it. And you do this as many times as you want, depending on how many points you want your star to have. And then you glue all those points together like this. And wow! That is so pretty. Okay, that was super cool and easy. I also made this foil cardstock one and I think it's so beautiful. Another 10 out of 10 holiday hack. All of these hacks are coming out so amazing. Let me know what you guys think. Which one's your favorite so far? Okay, I love it. Okay, next one is super quick and easy too. And for that, we take a trip to the doo-doo room. No, but we do need a toilet paper roll for this one. So this one is a Christmas tree ornament / tabletop tree. It's from @Aisha.creative on TikTok and it has more than 4 million views. So let's try it. She starts with an empty toilet paper roll, cuts it open, glues a piece of string or yarn on the tip, and glues it together in the form of a cone. Then you cut the bottom so it's flat, and then you can start wrapping it with yarn. I didn't have some of the fuzzy yarns, so I used my pipe cleaners here. And then finally you just decorate it with whatever accessories you want, and voila! Another super cute and super viral TikTok holiday hack to try at home. All right, this next one is actually a bonus hack. I wasn't going to include it in this video, but when I saw it on my feed last night, I knew I just had to try it. This one's from Emma Villaneda. She's at The Crafted Studio Co. on TikTok, and it is absolutely amazing, y'all. So all you gotta do is blow up your balloons and you cut off the tip of the knot right here. Then use some gold cardstock or poster board. I only had cardstock, so that's what I used. I glued 2 strips together to create this longer strip. Then you glue it to form a circle. You add some glue to the edge and wait a little bit so that you can stick it to the balloon without popping it. And once you have a few of them, you can punch holes into the cardstock and connect them together with green yarn or string. And oh my goodness, look at how cool that is. Your very own DIY jumbo Christmas string lights. I think this is my favorite one so far. What do you think? Okay, coming in, hack number 7 is another tabletop Christmas tree decoration. Okay, I know I've already done a couple of these, but trust me, this one is even cuter and simpler, and it's going viral right now on TikTok. I found it through @katarina.scriptnik1. And to begin, she uses cardboard and hot glues bamboo sticks to it, but I saw this styrofoam thing at Michael's and I figured that it would work too. I painted it with a Poshka mopper marker, then stuck the bamboo sticks into it. These are already green, so I don't feel like I have to paint them. And then she put some Christmas tree beads on it, and that is it. A super simple and elegant looking Christmas tree for quick and easy decor. Okay, hack number 8 is so freaking cute. I hope I can do it justice. It's gingerbread men made out of styrofoam. And I happen to have some styrofoam. My husband wanted to throw it away so many times and I said no. I knew that it would come handy or be useful someday, and I was right. So this one is from @HeyCrystalAnn, and it's got more than 700,000 views on TikTok. All you need is styrofoam and a cutout of a gingerbread man. I used 2 different sizes just to try it, and I don't have one of those heated wire thingies to cut the styrofoam perfectly, but I do have a soldering iron, so that's what I use to cut the shapes. And I actually had to step outside to finish this. I put on my mask so I wouldn't breathe any of the fumes from the styrofoam. Safety first. Then once you have all your pieces, you can paint them. I mixed my own paint from old paint tubes I had, but while I was doing that, I accidentally spilled some paint on myself and I was so upset. Oh gosh. Ah! But either way, I think they came out so cute. I even made one like Gingy from Shrek, and I love it. This is such a cute and creative home decor hack for the holidays. If you have some leftover styrofoam, I highly recommend you try this one. Okay, I'm nearing the end here. Hack number 9 is quick, easy, and will really elevate your holiday decor. This is another hack by Emma Villaneda. She uses a 3.5-foot Dollar Tree Christmas tree and a bucket, but I literally went to 3 different Dollar Trees and they were out of these Christmas trees. So I found this 4-foot one at Walmart and this bucket from Dollar Tree, and all you have to do is cut a hole in the top of the bucket, spray paint it, and I didn't even do it right because the bucket was supposed to be big enough to cover the tree base and mine wasn't. But I still spray painted the bucket and the tree base and it came out pretty good either way. I'm giving this one a 9 out of 10, but only because I couldn't find the supplies easily. Alright, last but definitely not least, this last one is so stinking cute. I'm making giant hot cocoa mugs. It's a holiday hack for your home decor that you can DIY using just a few supplies. This one comes from @Wanhouse on TikTok, and all you need is some large planters. I got these from Home Depot. Some spray paint. I copied the red and green that they did in the TikTok video because it's so beautiful. I hope mine comes out as good as theirs. Okay, next you need to make a handle using pipe insulation tubes. And they used cardboard, but I didn't have any, so I made a lid with my leftover styrofoam. And then spray painted more pipe insulation tubes white to make the straws, add ribbon, and then the fun part. You add scrunched up packing paper and use this expanding foam to create the whipped cream. This was so awesome. I truly enjoyed making this one. 1,000 out of 10. I think these hot cocoa mugs look so good. Ah, look look at that. Thank you so much to @WandHouse and all the other creators on TikTok that I tried recreating crafts from. I know mine weren't as perfect as theirs, but I'm so glad I got to try them, and I'm so happy that they exist and that the internet and social media is filled with creators and crafters and people who take joy and love from making things and sharing it with the world. I hope you all liked this video. This was a little bit different from what I usually do, but I wanted to try something challenging and fun, and I'm excited to keep sharing all my shenanigans with you all. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.